Welcome back to part 2 of myself versus top man Craig Bellamy. Craig is 2 up and you've been playing well. Part 1 I wasn't great, was I?
It's a tough course, mate. I wouldn't be too harsh on yourself. This is tough.
Yeah. But
it's a championship course.
It's a championship course and I'm no champion. Right, so this is the 5th hole we're playing. The 6th hole we're playing, and it's a par 3, isn't it?
Par 3.
And do I get a shot on this?
Yeah, I'll give you a shot.
Come on, 2 up, Craig Bellamy. Oh mate, another cracker.
Yeah, I didn't get it though. It's going to be short.
Didn't get it?
It's short, mate, honestly. Yeah, short. I caught the ground a bit.
Even your bad shots are good.
Yeah, good shot, Tubes.
I think I hit the floor as well though, didn't I? Oh!
Yeah, you'd be the same.
Do you know what, Craig? I'll take that. Craig, tell me about the time Carlos Tevez came to you and said, my mate Diego Maradona wants to meet you. This is incredible.
It was, he came into the training ground and I was close to Carlos. I was really, I used to go around his house for food and...
Really?
Yeah.
Good guy, yeah?
Yeah, great guy. And then he said, look, what are you doing today after training? So I was like, nothing. He goes, well, I was just with Diego. He wants to meet you. He's at Liverpool Crown Plaza. And he wants to know if you can come and meet him before he flies to Barcelona. I was like, but Maradona? And he was like, yeah. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, of course I am. Yeah, I'd love to. Like, that's one of my top 3 ever to go and meet someone. You know, I met Mandela. Yeah. Always wanted to meet him. Him and then Tiger Woods. Yeah. So I was like, of course. You know what I mean? Of course. Like, and then I went into my locker, and there was a club suit there, and I was like, I got a funeral today. A young kid. He had leukemia. He was only young. Came into the club a couple of months. Would come in now and then. And he passed away, unfortunately. And I said to Vicky from the PR, it was like, who's going to the funeral? Like, she said, we're sending a wreath. And I said, look, I feel it's important a player goes there, and I'll go, it's no problem. Oh, and then when I looked, I just said to Carlos, I was like, I can't go. Please tell him, my apologies, I'd love to meet him. Hopefully one day I'll get that opportunity again. But I've got to go to the funeral, which I did.
That is respect, mate.
No, it was, I had to do that.
Yeah. But how cool is that though?
Mate, I was just honoured that he knew me. It was like, this is Maradona, you know what I mean? And I was just shocked. I said to Carlos, how does he know? He goes, no, he loves watching you. He said he's watched you for a number of years. And he said,
awesome.
He said one of the first things, like when he was speaking to Carlos, he was like, what's he like? And Carlos, because we were close, I think he spoke reasonably positive of me, I hope. Yeah,
he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's an average player.
That is so good. And what about Nelson Mandela? What was he
That
like?
was with Man City again, yeah. We got the opportunity, we toured in South Africa, and we got the opportunity to go and meet him.
Oh.
But the worst thing about, well, not the worst, it was brilliant honour, Madiba, and, to get that opportunity was incredible. But Vincent adores him, he's Vincent's hero. Yeah. But Vincent weren't there. He didn't get to South Africa, he was injured. So I rang him.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you never guess who we're meeting today. We're going to meet. And he was like, you're kidding me.
Devastated.
Yeah, completely. Because even before games, I'd see Vincent reading paragraphs of his book, Yeah. So it was, that was just, probably, for me, the greatest human being who's ever lived, It's like, I don't judge people. And I hate that about people if they feel they got an opinion on someone they don't know. Oh. I really can't stand it, and I feel it's a shallow way to live your life. But what a lesson in forgiveness. What a lesson in moving on, because we have to do it. Absolutely. As much as we don't want to at times, you've got to let go. And for him to serve 27 years in jail and then come out and ask for peace the way he did and demanded it, when it would have been easy for him to take revenge, I think shows the type of human being he was, And to get the opportunity to meet him, for me, like I said, I believe he's the greatest human being that's existed. And like I said, I'm not trying to cause an argument here, because I'm sure there's plenty of other people, but I'm talking about for me.
Yeah, that's
You
your
know,
opinion.
my opinion, yeah.
Absolutely. Look at these shots, by the way.
I know that worked out a lot better than I thought that did.
I'll tell you what, Craig, we started part 2, all right, haven't we? We both
not
go,
bad.
and you don't want to do it. One bit. But you've left yourself so close. Yes! Come on! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Great, Pat. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
I told you I got it somewhere in the locker.
I can't even win this now.
It's,
It's gotta
you
be a
can't
birdie.
even win it. You might have to do a birdie dance.
Get your ball out. Don't jinx me like that.
Here we go. We love golf life. We love Craig Bellamy.
And I get a birdie, I don't even win the all.
He's still one up. Love it. Craig, what a hole, by the way.
Yeah, great hole. Tough hole. I've done it every single time on this hole. That's trouble at tubes. Spit out. Oh, this hole.
Right, no shot on this for myself. Come on. Oh,
Yeah, that's fine, tubes.
baby!
That's a good shot.
Yes,
Perfect
Craig.
side as well, that's good.
Oh, happy with that. Come on, you going provision.
Provisional.
Out though.
It's out.
It's out. Right, happy with the drive. Got 120 in, wind against. So, pitching wedge, wedgie blinker. Come on, big shot this.
Oh, fat.
Short.
He's opened the door.
Good swing. Well, it wasn't a good swing, was it? Didn't go anywhere. Oh, that sounded lovely. Oh, sounded lovely though.
Yeah, it just pulled it a bit.
Craig, who was the biggest joker you played with? You played with some proper characters, didn't you?
Do you know, Andy Griffin was good.
Andy Griffin, that would have been at
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah, he was just a lunatic. He would take it like really far.
Was he like borderline sicko?
Yeah, yeah, there was no real level
Yeah.
to how far he would go. Yeah, like
Oh.
I remember once, like he super glued my like, trainers to the floor, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I come in from training, got showered, everything dressed, just about to put my shoes on, couldn't even get them off. I was like,
Literally proper
Yeah.
super glue.
and
Ooh.
that's the only polite one I can really mention because like, yeah, he would go to levels where,
Oh, so he's having poos all over the gaff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
and even like a good creative one as well was, like, he thought it was a good idea to like a couple of boxes of crickets
Right.
and like let them off in someone's car, like, you know, and they got in the dashboard, they got in everywhere. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, he was a good guy though.
Where are you getting crickets from?
I don't know. Yeah, I
You
think-
can't just pop down the pet shop and
Yeah.
go, oh, I'll have a hamster and a load of crickets, can
Yeah, I
you?
think yes, that type of level. Like, yeah, he was just.
Whose car did he
Yeah.
get?
I don't know whose car it was. I don't know if it was Woodgate's, but they
He
were.
was a funny man as well when he would
brilliant,
get.
mate, hilarious. Like, what a player though.
Oh, I'm
I'm telling you now. Due to his injuries,
Yeah.
we never got to see. He was as good as most.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he got to move to Real Madrid, but hilarious. Like, you just don't get involved with him because he can just step too far. You know.
Don't get involved with Johnny
Oh.
Woodgate, who's coming on this soon. Come on, Johnny. Going to go for a 9-iron punch.
Oh, go ahead.
Look at me talking the good game.
It's not bad. Give yourself a chance.
Take it.
That's shocking. That is shocking.
Come on.
Oh, well, good putt. Really good. Right, I need this for the half.
Oh, in for 5. If I'm taking that,
Yeah,
I
take
just
it away.
presumed.
Need this for the half.
Come on, mate. Come on. Oh!
I knew I didn't give it enough.
All square
It's not.
with 2
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you've
to
won now.
play.
Yeah. Ah!
All square, 2 to play, and I get a shot on this hole. Lean into it. Oh! Get up there!
Good drive.
Come on!
Good drive.
Yes! It's mad how a few holes can completely change the game. I'm actually hitting the ball properly now. Oh! Look
That's
at
hit.
that, straight as a die. Great shot, mate.
Ta.
Great shot. Craig, is it true you never checked your bank account when you were playing?
I wish I didn't say that. Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, very true.
Why?
I just, I don't like money, believe it or not.
Okay.
I don't like what it does to people. Listen, I completely understand that you need it.
Yeah.
But all I've seen is misery from it as well.
Okay.
And I've just seen too many people fight over it, and I just, for me, it was, I never wanted it to, like, I knew my value, but I never wanted to even ever think about money. Do you understand what I mean? It was like I played football
Because you love football.
because I love it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd do it for nothing. Now, okay, it helps to secure people around you, but I've seen that cause arguments as well, you know what I mean? Where
you
just
should have that
separate
as well.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? Loads of footballers, there's been a couple, I don't want to mention their names, they've actually been on here, don't talk to their families anymore because of that.
It turns into, and just people you knew and people who you think you might believe are your friends. And I hate that attitude as well. And you see it so much, where people feel it's okay to rip you off. Because you know what? They got it. And
That's such a
it's such
wrong
a
way of
horrendous
thinking.
mentality, isn't it? But you come across so much of it. So I prefer to, I haven't got it. I don't know. Do you understand what I mean? So don't talk to me about it.
I love that.
So, yeah, and that's how I prefer my life, you know. And I do understand. Look, even doing this today, couldn't do it without money. But for me, I've got to be football. It's got to be, you know. It's like, you know, could I keep doing this for a while? Yeah, probably. But I can't wait to get back in football.
Yeah, not going to be long,
That's
is
my
it?
bug.
Yeah.
That's my
It's your passion.
yeah, exactly that. So, yeah, so that was definitely true.
But I think that's absolutely brilliant. But when you did check it, obviously you've noticed there's, you know, quite a bit in there.
Yeah.
You've built a school in Africa, haven't you?
Yeah.
I just want to, first of all, that's
No, it was
different class.
It was tough because I had no backing, you know, I had to do it all on my own. But I always set the project. I never really talked about because I didn't want sponsors. I didn't want to answer to people, and I didn't want this, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to promote it. I done it for me.
It's such a nice
You
thing
know?
to do, helping so many kids in
Yeah,
underprivileged.
look, we've had 10 go to American university, 2 have made professional football. One actually was at Anderlecht with us. So to see them having a life, you know, one's married in Denmark with a wife, kid, you know, look, if I could change one person, I'd be, you know, eternally grateful for, and I'd be really proud of. But it's had a huge effect on a lot of kids' lives. Then, you know, because I paid a certain amount of my wages into it. But I said, soon as my football finishes, that's it. So whatever sponsorships you get, whatever, you know, so I had people out there who I was paying to get sponsors.
Right.
They got nothing. And do you know what? One of them had the audacity. After, because I shut it down with Ebola and everything, I had to. I can't fund it. I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah, of course.
There's no sponsors coming in. We can't, kids can't leave this. And, Ebola was a big, big problem. And a kid was like, well, I'm owed this for travel. But you haven't done your job. So I'm not paying you. But I'll go to the papers. And he did. He went to the Times. And the Times printed it about kids, being abandoned. And it was so disgraceful that I didn't even answer to it. I just let it go. And I had so many emails and all that from people who have been involved, said, I'm so sorry for this.
That's disgraceful.
You don't deserve this.
No.
And I know what I deserve and I know what I don't. And I give about 1.3 million of my own money. I'll never see ever again. This wasn't an investment. People love to say that, like Africa.
No, how is it an investment? No, you're
helping.
It
was for me. I'd done it for me because when I went there, I never seen people so happy with little. And the only difference between us is that we get the opportunity. I got the facilities, and I grew up in an environment that I'm able to excel in what I do.
Yeah.
Now, how is that fair for people to have that same ability, but because they don't have the facilities, cannot excel, and the world will never see them? I felt responsible for that. And don't forget, it's an ex-British colony. I didn't see anything there. No facility, no infrastructure, no nothing. And I felt they deserved that as well. So I've done there's a lot of people, especially in Sierra Leone, will speak really, really well. There'll be some who won't, because there was a backhanded mentality as well. Rich white Premier League player, what's in it for me? Now, okay, I put you onto this, but I want my share. I didn't do any backhanders.
No.
I was like, no, I'll go straight to the government then. So I cut a lot of people out, which upset one or two, like the FA. Sierra Leone FA had a problem.
Right,
because they want me to build the facility on their FA. But then they own it. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But now it's just restarting.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, restarting. A company came in and asked, can we do it in your honour?
Yeah.
Keep your name, turn it into the school, turn it back into football. And I was like, yeah, by all means,
Brilliant,
so,
mate.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well,
no, I'm really,
honestly, respect for that.
No, I'm really proud of that.
You should be.
That's one of
class,
the biggest.
man.
And it's good for my kids as well, because my boy Ellis went there as well.
Yeah.
And he was just blown away by it. What he's seen his dad was able to go and do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You should be proud.
I'm happy with that, yeah.
Class.
Come on in, mate.
Oh no, it's a great strike, but
Good strike, you're right.
Billy
Bunker.
Bumps
Come on.
and the Bills. Stick. Oh.
It should be all right.
What a shot!
Did it go short? No, it's short. Look at it, span back.
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah, it's still coming back.
Why is it?
Oh no.
Oh.
How can I spin all the way back to there? Devastating. You got away with murder there.
Craig, this is a big shot for me. Stop, 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 please stop.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ooh.
No.
Come on, up and down. Oh, you only done that as well. That was so bad. That is so bad. What are you doing? Great chip. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, well done.
In for 5.
You went up.
1 up.
Yeah. I can't win.
5 as well. 1 up.
Shocking from
1
me
to
there.
play. I've got it.
Such
I've got
a
it. I've
Bad
got it.
concentration.
Right, I'm 1 up. Craig has given me a good few shots though, to be fair, but I have played well in part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, it's complete opposite, but it's bloody good. Go over and watch it. If you're around the area, you have to come and play the T Club. It is different gear. I mean, look at that. Look at this hole, Nicholas. Look at it. Get yourself down to T Club if you're around the area. Right, come on.
That's a good shot, mate. I tell you, good shot. Very good, well done.
Yeah.
Come off the bank, that'll be A1. Yeah, good shot.
Oh,
It's got to stay.
connected a little bit right, but that's bang on the fairway.
Mate,
Shot,
still,
mate.
you smashed me there.
Shot, mate.
Right, it's going to have to be fade. And I ain't going to want to do it. Oh, it's perfect. Should be perfect.
Oh my God. Craig Bellamy. Oh.
How'd it go? Is it on? Is it on?
What a shot, it's on. Right, I've seen Craig pull something special out of the bag. I'm not on his level, but I'm going for it. It's all about the fun. I've got my Tyrone Ping 5-wood. Oh, hell. Will that come down?
Might have to reload there.
Bam, 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 bam for the reload. Right, going again. I'm going to try it again. Just don't give up. Like Craig said on the first hole, in life, just don't give up. Persevere, hit the 5-wood. And there we go.
Great shot, mate. Great shot.
There we go. Never
shot.
give up. We are on the dance floor. Yes! Craig, you've played under some unbelievable managers. Who's been your personal favourite?
Oh, personal favourites. Probably, like, I always go back to him a lot, and even like going into coaching and all that myself. You seem to you get reminded, like, oh, you remember the person who had probably the biggest influence on you, because you always. I remember when he'd done this, or I remember when he'd done that, and you get bad ones as well. Like, I wouldn't do it that way, or I wouldn't speak to a player that way, but I would have to say, like, Sir Bobby Robson,
Legend. Rest in peace.
It was just his man management.
Yeah.
It was so special. Like, it was. Now, people would have this perception of me, like, shouting, raving, and no, discipline if you need discipline.
Yeah.
But I believe I can get so much more out of you by encouraging you, supporting you, and actually then like, I've got your back. You know what I mean? I'm there for you no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's with football or outside of football. And I felt that way with him. I felt that way. He cared about me. He had my well-being, or my heart, like his heart he was invested in me. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Where,
absolutely.
He'd still tell me what, he'd have a go at me if he needed to.
Yeah.
And, no one's
But it was for the best for you. Yeah.
But I knew it was good for me. I knew he was doing it for me, to help me.
Absolutely.
And he would support me when maybe I probably didn't need support at that time, or I didn't expect it.
Right.
He knew when to do it.
Yeah.
Because he knew people's personalities, he knew people's traits. So if I was me against the world mentality, and I was revved up, and he would side with me, not go against me, because he knew then I'm just going to retaliate.
Yeah.
Or say something I shouldn't do, because he knew my heart as well. He knew there's a good person.
Absolutely.
And he always wanted to bring that out, and he always encouraged me to show that.
It's amazing you say it, because we did this with your good friend Kieran Dyer,
Yeah.
and he said exactly the same. He was like,
Yeah.
I love the man. He was like, it's like one-to-one things. He'd be like, he'd come up to you in the shower and, just have a little word in your ear, and just the little things you would do.
Yeah, even like he would wait at the end, like as we're going out in the tunnel, and I would come up one of the last.
Yeah.
And he'd be just stood by you, and he'd just give you a little nudge. He'd be like, I can't believe they're playing that defender against you today. Running ragged, son.
Really?
Just little things like that.
That's
You
so
felt like the best player going, you know what I mean? Because he's managed all the top players in the world, and he's managed against the top players in the world. And for him to have that feeling towards me
Yeah.
was like, I must be good. I must be.
Especially as you're just running out as well.
Yeah,
It gives you that
yeah.
bang, that lift.
Yeah, like little things like he won't be able to live with you today, son. You know, like little like that
Go
was
on,
enough.
Sir Bob.
That was enough. It was like, yeah, he was just.
He's just
he
a great
was-
man, wasn't he?
He was incredible, honestly, and he was cute. Don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
You know, you don't survive as a manager for all the years he had and not being at all the clubs without being that way.
Yeah.
But he was, he had a way, just experience. You know, they say you can't buy experience. And I'm sure he evolved as he went along. And
Yeah.
I remember he told, because I said to him, like, I remember speaking to him, how are you so good at this man management stuff? How have you, you know, he'd be stricter on other people who needed it, and
Yeah.
he'd be kinder to other people, you know what I mean? And he said, like, just experience, and having players like Romario and all that PSV just taught him. Everyone's different.
Love that.
Everyone's different, and we are.
Yeah.
And it's no point having like a mentality of you treat everyone the same. We're not. We're all different people, and we all have different motivations. We all have different other stuff going on in our lives as well. And if you can connect, and that's why I love going to Belgium, because you know I was with players with Congolese parents,
Yeah.
players from Moroccan parents, different cultures constantly. You know, more of a Dutch background, more
Right.
of a French background, and I was quite good at it anyway from Sir Bobby Robson. Like I'm quite young at heart anyway, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, dealing with players from different cultures and different beliefs, different motivations, like really brought out the best of me. I loved it, and I hold all that to him.
Love that.
You know.
When are we going to see you and Vinny back in management? Is it a watch this space, or is it, are you still having a bit of time
I
off?
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we're both. He won't stop working, and I'm ready.
You ready to get back in?
Ready to go back.
Come on.
Oh my! Sums my putting up today. Sums it up. Can't read anything.
So this, with a drop, is for a par. Yeah?
Yep. It's a great recovery shot.
Come round. Oh! 6. Sir Craig to tie the match. And Craig, before you line that shot up and try and draw the match, which has been amazing, mate, I can't thank you enough. It's a question we ask everyone at the end of the piece. If you could have a caddy for the day, anyone past or present, from any walk of life, who would it be and why?
Billy Foster.
The caddy?
Yeah. He's like caddy himself. He's. I've been on a few golf stuff with him as well.
Yeah.
And just hilarious. Like if I was golfing, he would be like Fitzpatrick's got him at the moment. Yeah, him all day. He just have you in stitches. You know what I mean?
He did Tiger Woods, didn't he, as well?
He'd done Tiger Woods once.
Yeah.
But then he was doing Lee Westwood.
Lee Westwood.
For a while, yeah.
Oh.
So he's top.
I want to try and get him on
He's
the
done
channel
Seve
as well.
He was Seve.
Yeah, that's it, Seve, that's what I
Yeah.
meant, not Tiger.
Come on.
Come on, here we go to draw the match.
Pulled it again.
Oh!
I swear my putting has been so bad.
Oh!
Hey, well played, mate.
Thank you so
Well
much.
deserved.
Thank you so much,
Honestly.
mate. Thank you so much for joining me, mate. And
Yeah, pleasure,
unbelievable.
mate.
Thank you so much for watching.
Honestly.
Please like, subscribe. I love it. T Club, get yourself down there. Craig Bellamy, what a guy. Thank you so much.
Hey, well played, mate. Well played.